welcome to another episode of the NLHF Cooking Show. Cooking School. That's good enough. All right, this is Chef Kurt.
Hey guys.
All right, and I'm Adam. And what are we cooking today?
All right, today we're looking at a little breakfast number. So we're going to be doing a sweet potato, zucchini hash brown, and some nice poached eggs to finish off with some seasoned spinach. Nice and simple, but full of flavour. So first what we're going to do, we're going to slice and grate all the vegetables up. Then we're going to season it with some salt and let it sit for about 15-20 minutes. What that does is draw out the moisture out of the vegetables. It also draws out flavour as well. So, stock still going on the back there.
If you're wondering what that noise is, it's the
bone broth.
It's the good old bone broth again. Overflowing bone broth.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's get back to what we're doing. So, firstly, what we might do is we'll put a pot on for the poached eggs. We need 250 grams of zucchini, grated, 400 grams of sweet potato. We're going to peel it and we're going to grate it. So I'm using white sweet potato today. There's all different types of sweet. There's purple sweet potato, obviously orange sweet potato, whatever you want. This is just what I had in the fridge today.
So I assume like some have more starch than others.
Definitely. So what I've found with the white sweet potatoes, they seem to crisp up a lot better than the orange sweet potatoes. So that's personal preference. And now I'm just going to grate everything, slice everything, and we'll get it in the bowl, get salt onto it, and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so now I've grated and sliced up all the vegetables. I'm just going to hit it with a couple of teaspoons of salt. And then we're just going to get that salt in there.
So you're trying to get the moisture out there?
Just trying to get the salt into every part of all the vegetables that are in the bowl, so all starts to work all at once. And that salt will draw out the moisture anyway, so I don't have to do too much. At the end, we'll squeeze it all out, and I'll show you how much moisture actually comes out.
There must be a lot of moisture in there because I mean I've tried cooking hash browns before at home, and then they get all soggy. And
yeah. So this is a step that a lot of people don't do. You really got to dry out your vegetables, especially your raw vegetables, just to get that nice crispiness out of your hash brown. Okay, so next we're going to get the batter made. So the recipe calls for 4 eggs. Start off with 3. I found it a little bit too wet when I went 4 eggs, but each to your own, just see how you guys go. But start off with 3. If you need to add another egg afterwards, go for it. Two teaspoons of coconut flour, just to go around 2 to 3. Yet again, just play it by ear. If it's too wet, add a little bit more dry. Exactly the same thing. If it's too dry, add a little bit more wet. But always start with your lower number, and you can always build to that. Give that one a little blend. So that's your consistency. Like I said, that will thicken up with the coconut flour. Once the vegetables are ready, we'll add that to it. See where we're at. May need to add a little bit more coconut flour to it, or another egg, but we'll work that out as we go. Okay guys, so now our vegetables have been sitting for 15 minutes now, and we're just going to squeeze out the juices, so see how much liquid we're going to get out of this.
Oh, keep it in the sink.
Yeah. Alternatively, if you wanted, you could wrap it up in a tea towel, but I seem to make too many holes in tea towels, so just going to squeeze it by hand, or put it into a colander. Just press something on top of it. This seems to work pretty well. Before I go to the gym. So what we're going to do now, guys, is just fold the coconut flour, the eggs, and the vegetables together. You probably can add a little bit of pepper, grated pepper, cracked pepper that I've done before, earlier. Mix that through. Yeah, So, always just have a bit of a taste. Make sure the seasoning's right, it's pretty much bang on. You also chop up some herbs to put through it, spices if you wanted, anything you actually enjoy. Just needs a little bit more flour.
Okay.
So I basically nearly doubled the amount of flour that I've put in, coconut flour that is. But yeah, like I said, start off with what the recipe calls and just add little bits at a time. So that's what you're after, it's just so it comes together. And you just want to shape them into nice square or rectangle or circle, whatever you want, hash brown shapes. Okay, so we're going to start frying out for hash browns. I always use olive oil. So it's just a nicer oil to cook with. It's healthier for you. And yeah, it's not a toxic oil. It's supposed to use your canola oils or your vegetable oils. We can use coconut oil as well. So,
If you cook olive oil at higher heat, does it go?
yeah, it'll go. So it will burn, and you'll get a burnt oil taste through your food. No one really wants, but as long as you get it to the point where it's just sizzling like that, you don't need a great deal of oil. I'm just cooking out nice and gently. Switch them over. You don't want to overcrowd your pan. You want to keep, maybe do 4, 6 at a time. If you overcrowd your pan, it's not going to fry evenly, and it's all going to soak into the what you're frying. And it's just going to be one big horrible mess. Just like that. And now we're just going to poach the eggs. I've added a little bit of vinegar to my water. Boiling.
What's the vinegar do?
So the vinegar stabilises your egg whites. So instead of your egg whites, I'll just leave them in. Instead of your egg whites going everywhere when you put them into the pot, as you can see here, the vinegar has actually stopped it from going everywhere, and it comes up into a nice little oval shape as you can see. Whereas if I didn't have that vinegar in there, the egg whites would probably be everywhere.
I've seen some people how they make a bit of a swirling motion with the water. And
Yep, you can do that. That does the same thing, but with that swirling motion, you also need the vinegar in there to get those egg whites stabilised. If you swirl it without the vinegar, it's just going to be one big mess. A little bit of dressed spinach, just dressed with a little bit of salt, olive oil. After that, going to add a little bit of olive oil on top. And there you go. We got sweet potato and zucchini hash browns with poached eggs and spinach. The yolk is all nice and gooey.
If you enjoyed any of the recipes that we have on the NLHF Cooking School, you want to know more about what Kurt has to offer, we're going to leave some details at the end of this video. Kurt.
Yeah, so feel free to contact me. Grain-free, refined sugar-free, dairy-free food, ranging from breads to treats to take-home meals. Feel free to give me an email or give me a call.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys.
See ya.